Those of you that are new, and we have some new people out there, we look at multiple time frame analysis, and what we're looking at right here are 10-year weekly, a 2-year daily, and these little arcs on the bottom that you see, half moons, are cycle brackets. They're a drawing tool. They are guides to us, and what we're looking at is the heartbeat of the market. Essentially, it's a visual way to see the money flow in the market, and I think it's really incredibly clear. And you can see that here in the light crude market as I'm showing you the what we call harmonic families. There's a big cycle right in here that is what we call the dominant. There are 3 minor cycles that are right in there, and basically they are made up of lengths that are this length right over here is about 25 weeks. This length over here is 74 weeks. So you can see it makes up about a third. You can see the real clear action of each of these 1/3 cycles right in here. And then we expected the low somewhere around here. It ran a little bit longer than we expected. And then we get this nice upward move that gives us a lot of clarity. We're looking at momentum on the weekly charts using this indicator right over here, the Hull moving average. And that gives us a sense also for the cycle rhythms. As you can see, it matches it pretty nicely. And then when it turns up right over here, it gives us a nice confirmation that the new rising phase has begun. You can see this rising phase right over here after this crazy panic that we had last March and April. And now we were looking for light crude to get over $45. It did so, got up here into the 46s. And now we're projecting it up here around 48.5, 49, up towards that fib extension line right up over there. That would not be all that excessive in this move. So we're still looking at a positive condition when we look at light crude. When we look at the daily charts, and you can see in here that we also have these cyclical patterns and beautiful rhythms that we're looking at in here. Let me just grab this and pull it down so you could see those rhythms. I just want to make it a little bit bigger for you, right like this. There you go. So you can see the cycle patterns pretty clear. When you have a good strong upward component, the upward momentum in here is we're showing that using the slim ribbon, and I'm going to show you the new new indicator when we get over into the metals. So this is coming up, and you could see that from this strength you had right in here and this declining phase right in here, all of that, what it did was just create this triangular shape that you could see. Let me just that slipped a little bit, so let me just move that one right there. There you go. So you can see that triangle that formed. When the cycle ended, the new upward pressure grabbed a hold of it on that next cycle, and then you get the upward impulses. The big upward impulses come usually in the early parts of the cycles, and then they begin when they get to the top parts of the cycles. They lose velocity, you get into a lower velocity period, and then they go into the corrections, as you could see right in here. No downward movement at all, and then this upward phase right there. So now what we're looking at is this upward target. So here was the short-term target right over here around 46.25. It got there. There's another one right up over here, 47.60. This one is at around 49.30. And I have 2 tracks that you could see in here, just one that is a little bit more bullish than the other. And the support as it comes down right in here, and you can see it gets to the slim ribbon and then bounces straight up from that support zone. So all of this is really bullish action that you could see as it's following the patterns really very beautifully.